Hey, what's up everyone? Today we're going to take a look at a symphonic VHS DVD recorder. This is one of the good ones where you can dub from VHS to DVD and vice versa. So this one is a little more sought after, so I'm going to work on this one. Most of the time on a lot of these, if there's a lot wrong with them, I just pitch them. Well, I put them in the parts pile. But this one, well, let's take a look at it first before I show you what it's doing. This is, like I said, symphonic DVD RWR, which is write rewrite. You have 19 micron head. Open, close, and dubbing, you know, output selector. You have an output here that you can use as well. Got your DVD player. This is a model, I even forget what the heck the model number. Model number SR90VE, August 2004. This has a cooling fan in it because of the work it has to do when it is dubbing. You have both units running at the same time, so it generates a lot of heat. That's why we have venting on this one. That's normally why you have venting on them, is because of the heat generated. We have a digital audio out, our regular AV over there, and our component video out. You know, the yellow, what is it? Yellow, magenta, I don't know. Anyway, you have the multicolor AV out, audio in. So if you're dubbing off of another unit, like maybe cassette deck or, you know, something like that, whatever, you can run your audio and video in if you're running off of another VCR, another DVD player, whatever. DVD, VCR, you know, you have your regular AV and your antenna in. Like I said, this one, I spend a little more time on these when there's problems with them, because these are sought after, because there's still a lot of people that are taking old VHS and putting it on DVD so they can put up their VHS and keep them in good condition and just play with the DVD. Those, you pitch them, they're a dime a dozen anymore. But if you have family videos and stuff like that on a VHS, put it on the DVD and then you can save that. This was in it. Have no clue what it is. But let's see, we're on DVD. Let's go to VCR and I'll show you what it's doing. Takes the tape in. You can hear it try to start. And then it shuts down. So it's binding up, probably all gummed up. That's normally what's going on when they do that. It won't pull the tape. So that's what our VHS is doing. Like I said, hopefully that's a family style video. And our DVD, Symphonics, kind of a middle of the road, I would say. It's not quite the bottom. You can see it's trying to load it. And what happens is it runs all the way to the last flashing light, sits there and flashes for a while, and then it'll go disk error. And from the looks of this tape, how dirty it is, I'm guessing that we may just be filthy. But don't know. Okay, here the last one's flashing, and you can see where I picked this up. And when I took it up to the counter, they always tell you, now you know you can't return that if it doesn't work. Like, duh, that's what sold as is means. But I know there's a lot of people that would try and return it. It doesn't work. So you got to tell everybody. kind of like the warning label on a curling iron box. It says, for external use only. Man. But that's what she's doing. So what I'm going to do is get you set up. We're going to take the top off of it, and we're going to take a peek at and see what it looks like on the inside. And hopefully we can just clean this one up. The VHS part, the VCR part, and the DVD. Maybe the eye might just be dirty, because if you close the door without a disc in it, it'll say no disc. So it's actually is trying to read. There we go. Disc error. Please eject the disc. Playback feature may not be available on this disc. Well, I know this disc works. I use this a lot for testing. Smudgy, but that's not going to stop it from playing. But it just, there's a lot of dirt on the inside of everything. You can see a lot of dust in there. So that's, I'm hoping that's all we're going to get into, but if not, then we're just going to, we'll work through it until we get it running. See, no disc. So it is actually recognizing that there's a disc in it. It just cannot read it. Alright, I'm going to get you set up. We're going to get the top off of this and see what the hell is going on with it. Alright. Shut the power off. Unplug it. Looks like there's 6 screws on this one. Alright, big reveal. What are you guessing? I'm guessing I can't get in it. Oh, man. She is nothing but a dust bunny. You think that's bad? Here. How about that? She is definitely a dust bunny. Alright, before I even get too carried away here, I am going to blow it out. So I'll bring you back once I get it all blowed out, and I still don't think it's going to work, but we'll try it. Alright, now we can see what the hell that everything is doing. Yeah, we got audio now. Okay, no disc. Let's see, I think it's... Oh, which one is it? Should be, I think, yeah, that one. That's VCR. Alright, let's see what the mech's doing in here. Yep. Can't pull it all the way forward. Little slow. Looks like we may be pulling that up out of there to see about a belt underneath. Alright, let's see if that helped our DVD. Spinning it up. Yep, laser's moving back and forth. Spin it up, and now it's playing. Alright, good. The eye was really covered in dust. Well, you seen the whole thing was nothing but a big giant dust bunny. Alright, I need to check real quick and see if we can play this one without a remote, or if I have to get a remote for it.
Oh, pick me!
Nope, she'll go ahead and play without a remote. I think I have a universal remote set up for this one. This one's a little better of a unit to have a universal remote, so somebody can sit there with Excalibur. Alright, so we need to work on our VCR, which is common. Then we'll find out, maybe we'll get to find out what that disc is, or what that tape is. Alright, let's start disassembling. Get this bracket off the top. I think I need a little bigger screwdriver than this one. Yep. Okay, let's see, we got one here, one in the back corner here, one in that corner, and one right down in the front. In that corner. Okay, that one hardwired to the head, and that one goes down underneath. So we're gonna have to pick it up and pick it up. I don't think no, we can't get at nothing from underneath. by taking the bottom off, so that rules that out. So we do have a shield or diverter. That one, that one, that one, and that one probably has one. Yeah, I did unplug it. Okay. There is one hiding behind the head. Five. Nothing else up front. Those two are just for the cage. That looks like it. Unless they have screws going up from... No, nothing on the bottom. Alright, let me study it. You don't have to watch me stand here and stare at it, trying to figure out what's holding it. I'll bring you back once I figure out what is holding it in. Alright, this is one of those ones that you have to tear down completely to get the VCR mech out of it. There's a screw right here that's up through the bottom of the circuit board. So in order for us to take it up completely, we would have to disassemble this whole thing to get it up out of there. So we're gonna, which may have to do, I am going to clean up a lot of this and we're gonna lube it up, and hopefully we can get it freed up and working without pulling it down completely. You know, if we have to, we will. But, you know, if we don't have to, then I'm okay with that too. A lot of old grease residue. This one's not smoke. This is just where a lot of dust has stuck to old grease. Not saying it's going to work. But we're gonna try it anyway and see what happens. We might get lucky and we can get enough of the new grease to intermingle with the old grease, and it'll loosen everything up. It's cold out here too today. It's only about 30 in here, which doesn't help with grease. And as always, I'm using Super Lube. If you're not familiar, it's a dielectric grease that you can use on electronics. I get it on Amazon. And we're just gonna put a little bit here and there, and I guess that it's not that old, so I'm gonna say that it's mainly because it's so cold. Oh, I need to, let's put a little on the slide here. It should help it. Alright. Oh, still didn't like that. Yeah. Still got work to do. Like I said, we may be pulling it down anyway. Stops right there. Nope, same thing. Okay, I did get it to pull the tape all the way up, but it's still not playing it. So I'm gonna try something a little different. I'm going to try this QD electronic cleaner. And let's see if we can't loosen up whatever is ailing it. I like this one. I've used this stuff before. It doesn't leave an oily residue either. Which, that's what we want, because I'm spraying belts as well. And so let's see if maybe we could get it working. So if it's electronic cleaner, then it shouldn't hurt electronics. Huh. That makes sense, doesn't it? Don't have nothing to lose. Then I'll let her sit and dry off. Okay, I got it all cleaned up. Hosed it down with our contact cleaner. The only thing I don't really care about that type of contact cleaner is it strips everything. You know, all the grease. The other contact cleaner I use, this one here, still leaves a little bit of a, I don't know, you call it an oily residue. It doesn't totally strip it. But the other one I'm using, this CRC QD electronic cleaner. That one really works good if you have something really gummy, which I used it. It's more expensive. I use it on this one just because I want to save this one. For the simple fact is that it's a recorder that you can dub on it. So now I see now that I got it cleaned up even more, that the fan shuts off when I turn off the unit. Yesterday, I let this sit overnight. Yesterday, when I plug it in, the fan would come on, and you turn it on and turn it off, and the fan would still run. So I don't know what that was all about, but it is working better as far as that way goes. Now let's see if it's going to even play a movie. This is that one that was in it. I'm still working with it. I didn't grease any of this yet in case I had to hose it down again. Alright, okay, now it's not playing instantly, which it shouldn't. Let's see, our third button should be play. Oops, nope, third button was eject. Second button. First button should be VCR, which it's on VCR. I can see the light lit. Second one is play. Now it's playing, but it's all white. Now, if you can guess what that movie is.
Yeah, we can't really take things back to there because they just give me a credit.
See, stop. Let's see if forward's working. Yep, fast forward is working. Play.
Movie we're watching first, Trish.
Still white screen with volume.
Just ignored me. Did you see that?
The sound. Okay, stop. Let's see if rewind works. Still white screen.
$5 a show, maybe.
I can see it in there, but it's all white. Wonder if something happened to that one. Let's try a different one.
That don't ever change.
And laughter from the joy of things.
Yeah.
And shaking around with you. Sticking around with you. Going around us two. Doing what lovers do. Whenever they're sticking around.
Okay, enough of that. Alright, so it is working. There's something wrong with that other movie. Wonder if somebody stored a... Now I know I've seen it happen like that if somebody puts a magnet on top of them or something. I don't know. If somebody knows why that one would be all white screen, you can kind of see shadows in there, but that was it. And you have your sound. Let me know in the comments. Okay, now since it's working, we can grease it up where it needs to be. And you you've watched me do these enough. Again, what I don't like is not being able to grease anything underneath. Hopefully, well, there should be enough of an oil residue. Oops, I touched that. There's a lever in here. It turns everything on. And it acts like you're putting in a video. That lubed up so the carriage will drop and work better. And I'm using super lube. I think I've already said that. But just in case somebody come in the middle of this one. This is the crap tape. Yeah, it's different now too, because when the tape goes down, I can hear it actually turning on the head. Let me eject it, and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, now listen. When this goes in, goes down, that click is turning the head on. And when we were first messing with it, it wouldn't do nothing. I finally did get the arms to pull the tape to the head without washing it, but nothing would happen. It was doing the same thing. It just run for a little bit and then shut down on its own. Alright, so now we have a working VCR, working DVD player. I need to put the screws back in the mech and clean up the faceplate, and we'll start getting it all put back together and get it ready to go. Alright, good so far.
60 like the Bible says. So if it says 60 nuts on the wrapper, I want to see 60 nuts inside. And I'm talking full nuts. I'm not talking a half nut or nut bits.
All right. Now, there she is, all cleaned up. That's what I paid for. So that's going to do it for this Symphonic SR90VE. This is a VHS DVD recorder. You can dub on this one. Like I said, that's why I spent a lot of time on this one, getting this one going to make sure that everything was right on it. So I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. And I hope to see you on the next one, when we'll get into something else.
You're talking a full nut. I can see that.
Till then,
Thank God we still live in a society where
see ya.
anything that's phony or dishonest